Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Knicks. And a nice roll continuing right now for New York. What a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. And we'll be seeing Zach Randolph in action in this one. And while he doesn't quite put up the big numbers he once did, he is still an absolute bulldozer, Kenny, out there at the 4 spot. And you can always pencil in a double-double.
Oh, you can. I mean,
that's a bulldozer backing up.
Oh, backing up. I got you. He's a big guy, velvet touch, light around the rim, won't dunk at all, but this guy finishes with the best of them.
He has the old man game, Kenny. He's one of the strongest players in his position. Very hard to move off the block. And he got a soft touch, too, for a big man.
Yeah.
Can you give me that?
Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to Detroit.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Wright is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Ennis. Then there's Andre Robertson. And it's Rudez in at the 3 spot. Here's Freak. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's Wright following the score by New York. 6 to shoot. Ennis passes to Gasol. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He ended with 41 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And Memphis making a change here. Randolph is checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for Marcus Thornton. Good-looking screen by Gasol. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Rudez.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. There's the pick to the paint. Stolen by Randolph. Now the feed to Robertson. He dishes it to Gasol. Memphis moving that ball around. And Ennis hands it in.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Robertson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Randolph. Hangs, and it's blocked by O'Quinn.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Anthony dishes to Freak. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 14 points for Freak. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so
Following this
soft.
quick break and out to the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. For one, Carmelo Anthony.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there.
Now here's Ennis. He has 7. Gasol kicks to Ennis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Freak, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. That's good. Anthony's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Brooklyn Nets.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Aflalo. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Here's Randolph. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
New York leading by 15. Freak with it. He's got 19. Aflalo outside. Shot off the screen. And again, it's New York.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Roberson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now the dish to Rudez. Passes it to Gasol. Pulls it from the elbow. It's rebounded by New York.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. Able to get it going.
And here's Freak. Lets it fly from 18. Anthony can't hit.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now Ennis. Kicks it to Robertson. Here's Randolph. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
It's Anthony with the drive. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
So far in the game for Anthony, 9 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
First trip to the line for him here.
Carmelo Anthony, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony.
They struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but that's changed. They're almost at 85% for the game now.
Jordan Adams, he's checked in for James Ennis. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for the Knicks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Roberson the pass to Rudez. The kick out to Adams. There's the triple. Rebound by Anthony. Knicks on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. New York moving the ball around. There's the 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Adams dishes to Gasol. Rudez kicks to Randolph. Here's Adams. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Knicks leading by 19 points. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Here's Rudez after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And Adams kicks to Randolph. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Randolph.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Green, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. New York's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
Move the ball.
Now here's Freak. 19 points in the game. And Aflalo wide open. He shoots. And he's good on the three ball. Aflalo's got 12.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Adams outside. Gasol a screen. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Wright comes in for Marc Gasol. And Bielitsa in for Zach Randolph. The Knicks also changing it up. Robin Lopez is checked in for Biyombo. Hickson comes in for Anthony. And it's Thornton in for Aaron Aflalo. And Bielitsa kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Adams. To halt the run. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Now, here's Thornton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Hickson passes to Freak. Misses the layup.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And Roberson kicks to Bielitsa. Dishes it to Green. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Here's Freak. 19 points in the game. Pulls from the top of the key. Green with the rebound.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Green. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game, and the shot is good. Adams has got 5 points now in the quarter. The Knicks leading by 17. Pass to Freak. Hickson a screen. Freak dishes to Hickson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hickson's got his second basket of the game. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Roberson to the left side wing. That's tipped. And oh, here we go with Thornton with nobody back. And Freak throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Wright, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. Second free throw, no good. The Knicks leading by 20. Thornton passes to Freak. Thornton against Adams. A baseline J. The shot is off, and it's Memphis the other way. And Roberson kicks to Adams. Outside, Green. And Thomas over to help. Green passes to Bielitsa. The kick out to Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. New York moving the ball around. Kept alive. Hickson with the bucket. Hickson's got 6.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
They set the pick. The pass to Adams. Stolen by Freak. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. 3-pointer. And Wright pulls it down. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Here's Roberson. 9 points last game out. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Freak with it. 21 points in the game. He's looking for O'Quinn and finds him. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Knicks running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Just an amazing game for Freak. He's got 21 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Freak in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony, and there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's a Flalo in at the 2. Anthony, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Really just a tremendous day for him, and if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
The drive by Adams, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Flalo. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 3rd in field goal percentage and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And, you know, that's an impressive accomplishment. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why he's one of the best in field goal percentage.
Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his first basket of the night.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now here's Adams. He's got 8. Here's Rudez. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for Marc Gasol.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Here's Roberson. Here's Randolph. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Randolph's got 8 points.
That's 3 of 4 here. to start the half.
Aflalo dishes to Freak. Fires from the wing. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Here's Adams following the basket by Freak. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Adams. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Robertson can't hit. The Knicks leading by 23, and here they go. It's deflected. And here we go with Adams running it up the court, and it's good. 10 points for Zach Randolph.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team scoring leaders. Number 1, the Knicks.
I mean, it's an exciting ball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
James Ennis, he'll check in for the Grizzlies. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Aflalo kicks to Anthony. The good-looking shot from the wing. Anthony's got 17.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And there's the feed to Ennis. Ripped away. From deep, Aflalo. Grizzlies with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
An interconference matchup. Last season, they went 2-0 against this club.
Hey, guys, when you've got two teams like these on the playoff bubble, every game matters. This should be a good one.
Grizzlies have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Freak. He's got 23. And here is Anthony. Goes back up. Porzingis can't hit.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Ennis. Memphis moving that ball around. And Gasol, here we go. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Knicks leading by 20. Now, Freak. Anthony, the pass to Freak. And he gets the bucket. Freak's got 4 points in the quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Now here's Ennis. He's got 11. And a fast break now for New York. No problems knocking that one down. And that's now 28 points for Freak. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
We've seen Randolph playing a good game here. 10 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender, because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Lopez, he's checked in for New York. And Randolph drops them both. The Knicks leading by 23. There's a screen. And Aflalo kicks to Freak. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by New York. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Last break, I was Ashley's head coach was giving to us above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter. And maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And so it's New York with it after Memphis gets the three. Freak dishes to Anthony. He feeds it to Aflalo. Fires from deep. That one falls coming off Anthony's feed. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gasol setting the pick for Ennis. Over in the corner, Green. He dishes it to Rudez. Out left to the wing. Ennis with the ball. Now guarded by Aflalo. And he gets it to go. 14 points for Zach Randolph.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Aflalo. 15 points in the game. Passes it to Freak. Lots of room. Aflalo outside. There's a good screen. Porzingis passes to Freak. Goes up again. Lopez, no luck.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Now here's Gasol. 8 points for him. The dish to Rudez. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Ennis. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Randolph following the score by New York. Green in the post. Covered by Anthony. Green, no luck. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Anthony's shot is off. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Rudez. He's got 10. Feeds it to Ennis. Rudez kicks to Ennis. Shot from 16. Gasol no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Dishes to Anthony. Pass to Freak. Lopez outside. Freak dishes to Anthony. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Rudez, covered by Anthony. Ennis passes to Gasol. No luck. Here's New York. They're on a 16-7 run. In the corner, Aflalo with it. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. And that's now 18 points for. This has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ennis kicks to Randolph. Now the pass to Rudez.
What he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Porzingis, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Brandon Wright's checked in for Memphis. Bielitsa comes in for Zach Randolph. Then for the Knicks, J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Lopez. Lance Thomas comes in for Porzingis, and it's Thornton in for Aaron Aflalo. Over in the corner, Green, and Wright kicks to Ennis. The Grizzlies with another miss. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, right here, Kevin, we can get a look at New York and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for James Ennis. And the Knicks making a change here as well. O'Quinn's checked in. Roberson the pass to Bielitsa. Here's Rudez. He's got 12. It's rebounded by New York. Freak's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thomas with the ball. Now Green defending. O'Quinn. No good. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Rudez. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Down low. Here's Roberson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now here's Freak. 30 points in the game.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
On the wing, Thornton. Inside, New York moving it around. Shot off the screen. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Rudez kicks to Roberson. There's the feed to Rudez. Here's Bielitsa. Hickson covering. 13 feet away. Bielitsa misses. Outside Thomas. Here's Freak. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And that's now 33 points for Freak.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. New York ahead, opening up a huge gap. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. They've got Bielitsa. Adams is out there with Kerr, and it's Martin in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Freak. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Green with the ball. Outside Randolph. He kicks to Gasol. And again, Memphis no good. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Passes it to O'Quinn. He feeds it to Freak. They set the pick. Marcus Thornton on the wing. Clock at 6. Freak kicks to Lopez from 18 feet away. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him. He always knows where his teammate's going to be. And, Kevin, That will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Thornton. Defense is right there. And here's Freak. Up top, O'Quinn. Rejected by Gasol. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. James Ennis will check in for Wright. And it's Jordan Adams in for Zach Randolph. The Knicks also changing it up. Hickson comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Aflalo in for Marcus Thornton. And here are the Knicks now. And a wide open look for Freak. Buries it from three-point range. Freak's got 36.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Green, the screen. And Adams kicks to Ennis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
And Williams, here we go.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. He took good advantage of that screen.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
To the middle, here's Lopez, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. And so here's Memphis. Now Ennis. Knocks it loose and stolen by Aflalo. Now here's Freak. Adams defending. Williams dishes to Aflalo. Some nice passing by New York here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hickson with the bucket. Here's Ennis. Gasol a screen. Gatson. Hickson covering. Adams' shot is off. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Freak with it, now guarded by Ennis. Now here's Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Over in the corner, Williams. From outside the arc. But he stays with it. He dishes it to Freak. Lopez a screen. Freak passes to Lopez. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Gasol with the defensive effort. Grizzlies have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And Aflalo kicks to Freak. Back to Aflalo. On the wing, Williams. To the middle. Here's Freak.
Grizzlies foul called. Jermichael Green. That's his first personal foul. Shooting from Memphis. Freak. At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Freak.
It's for you, Vic.
And both free throws good from Freak. Here's Kerr. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Kerr dishes to Gasol. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Gasol drops 2. Freak with it. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.